everybody, I hope y'all are having a great day today. I'm so excited because my Sephora VIB purchase arrived in the mail yesterday. So early this morning I am up filming 2 videos back to back, but this one is going to be all about what I got in the Sephora VIB haul. So I did pretty good. I did not go overboard. I had a whole lot of stuff in my cart. I actually took a lot of stuff out of my cart, and I think I did a pretty sensible haul, but now the test is going to be if I'm going to go back and do another purchase before the sale is over. But I definitely want to show y'all what I got so far, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so I'm just going to go like in the order that I would use these as I do my makeup because that's easier for me. So I got one skincare item. So let's start out with that. This is the INKEY List Omega Water Cream. So let me take it out of the box so we can see what it looks like. So this is it here. I'll put the price up on the screen because I can't remember offhand how much these products cost. But this is a lightweight and hydrating water cream moisturizer. So I'm going to be trying this out as my nighttime moisturizer. I'm almost out of what I'm currently using, and as far as I know, it's not available at Ulta anymore. It's a Formula 1006 moisturizer, but I don't know if it's been discontinued or not, but it's definitely not at Ulta anymore. So I was looking at this because it's pretty inexpensive for a Sephora brand, and I have heard a couple of people talk about this, and I love water cream moisturizers. I like the consistency of them, so let me show y'all what that is. Okay, so this is the consistency of it. So it looks kind of like a regular cream, but they're usually, water creams are usually very lightweight, which is why I really like them. And then that's basically what it looks like. You know, it just blends out to a transparent color. But I really like these because they tend to be really lightweight, but they still give a whole lot of hydration. So I'm gonna be trying this out for the first time tonight, so I'm really excited about that. So that was my only skincare product. So now let's move on to some makeup. So I bought one of the Sephora collection, the Sephora Pro brushes. This is the Pro Brush number 20. It's a brow brush. And I actually may do another purchase so I can get a couple more brushes. There were a couple of things that I did want to add to my haul, but they were out of stock. So this is what the brush looks like. Again, this is brush number 20. So it has the angled liner brush on this side for you to apply. I'll be using this for brow powders, but of course you can use it for pomades too. And then on the other side they have the spoolie here. Let me see. Yeah, this spoolie is really nice and soft. So right now I'm using the Anastasia brow brush, and I really like this one, but the bristles on here are starting to kind of wear just a little bit. But I never use the spoolie on my Anastasia brush because it's really like, it feels really hard and it just feels uncomfortable, but this one feels nice and soft. So I'll probably be using this one the next time I do my makeup. And I also decided to do a repurchase because I'm going to be running out of my brow gel pretty fast. So this is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So I already have one of these that I'm currently about to run out of. And I don't remember how I came across this because I know I didn't buy it the first time that I tried it. So I must have got it in a subscription box. And if I recall correctly, either BoxyCharm or Ipsy did have like an Anastasia takeover box. So maybe that's where I got it from. But anyway, I do really like this brow gel, and I really like this packaging because it's rose gold. So the one I'm using now is a silver color, and as you can see, all the writing is off of it because I pick it up so much. But I really like this rose gold packaging. But let me show you guys the brush on here. One of the reasons I really like it is the size of it, and it's also really nice and soft. So this is a repurchase, so I'm very familiar with this product, so I'll definitely start tapping into this one when I run out of the one that I'm currently using. So I picked up one eyeshadow palette. So this is the Too Faced Kitty Likes to Scratch palette. That's the outside packaging there. I'm not too crazy about the packaging just because orange just isn't really one of my colors, but this is the outside of the palette. But I do really like this color scheme. I'm thinking that this will be a good palette for me to use in the summertime to do like warm bronzy type looks. And then they have this black shadow over here if you really want to do like a smoky look. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let me swatch. I really want to swatch this shade here. This one is like really intriguing to me. So let me do a quick swatch of that. Yeah, this one is really nice. It's a really nice like everyday, to me it's like an everyday summer bronzy eyeshadow color. So yeah, I really like that. So this is what it looks like one more time. Really looking forward to that. So the next product is another repurchase. So if you haven't seen my wish list and recommendation recommendations video. I'll put that in the description box in case you want to check it out. But I mentioned in that video that I was going to be getting a full-size version of this mascara. This is the Caliray Come Hell or High Water Tubing Mascara. And I like this. This is like my new favorite mascara, so I said that I was going to buy a big one, but I decided to buy another mini one because I do this all the time. I run into another mascara that I fall in love with, and I buy like 2 or 3 of them just to have them on hand, and then before I can get to those, I end up coming across another mascara that I really like, and then my mascaras just build up and up. So I said, you know what, I definitely want another one because I've been using the first one so much that I do think it is starting to run out, but I have, you know, a good ways to go before I completely empty it. But I definitely want to get another one, but I said I'm going to get a mini just so that I won't have like too many mascaras, because I still have like 3 or 4 like big ones of other brands that I haven't even opened yet, so I want to try to like cut back on that. But this is a really wonderful tubing mascara. I do have it on my eyes today. This gives you a lot of length, a lot of blackness, and because it's a tubing mascara, it's really easy to wash off, and that's one of the things that I look for in a mascara. I don't do waterproof mascaras because they're just too hard to get off my eyes, but this one washes right off, and even though it's so easy to wash off at the end of the day, it doesn't flake or smudge on you while you're wearing it. So this one is a really good one if you're looking for a new mascara to try out. And then I also repurchased, this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This one is a mini one, and I decided to get this to use as an eyeshadow primer. So I used to use the NARS concealer years ago as an under eye concealer, and then I just moved on to other things, and I found that some other concealers were a lot more hydrating under the eyes. This one isn't drying under the eyes at all, but it does have like a matte or a soft matte finish, so it's not quite as hydrating as some other under eye concealers. And then I had one of these laying around. I really couldn't find a use for it because I wasn't using it under the eye anymore, and I said, you know what, let me try this as an eyeshadow base because it has a matte finish to it. And I really like this concealer as an eyeshadow base because it has that matte finish. It's not drying, but it's not like overly like hydrating either, because you do want something to be not quite as wet under your eyeshadow, if that makes sense. But now that I'm holding this, I feel like maybe I should have tried the NARS Soft Matte, what is it called? The NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, the one that comes in a little tub. Maybe I should have tried that instead, but either way, I know that I'll use this because I do really like this as an eyeshadow base. So I can use it under the eye if I want to, but I definitely purchased this to use as a base, so I know I'm going to get a good amount of use out of that one. And then I did repurchase another under eye concealer as well. This is the Anastasia Magic Touch Concealer. So I did do a dedicated review on this when they first came out, and I remember saying that it was a good concealer. It did crease on me a little bit after wearing it for a few hours, but nothing like really noticeable. And I remember saying that I wasn't going to bother repurchasing this because although it is a good concealer, I do have a couple of others that I really like the way that they wear on me better. They just really don't crease after wearing them all day. This one though, I repurchased it because of the shade. I feel like out of all of the under eye concealers that I rotate through, this one has the best shade that complements my skin tone. So if you're new here, I have a cool pink undertone, and I'm always telling people who watch my videos regularly that it's hard for me to come across that. So this one is the shade 15. In case you can use me as a reference, let me show you what that shade looks like. This is what the shade 15 looks like, and it has a really nice pink tone to it, so it complements my skin tone very well. And it's also a couple shades lighter than my skin tone, so it also adds some brightness to my face as well. I am wearing this concealer today, so as much as I said I wasn't going to repurchase it, I decided to go ahead and get another one. I think maybe, I don't remember exactly when this concealer launched, but I want to say it was last year, maybe late summer. Maybe 3 times since this concealer came out have I used something else when I did my makeup, but 9 times out of 10 this is what I'm wearing on my eyes because I can't put it down. So I decided to get another one of those. And this next product I was really excited about. This is the new Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. So I'm actually wear testing this right now, so I do have it on my face right now, but by the time you see this video you will have already seen my video on this, so make sure you check that out to see how it lasted on me throughout the day, because as of right now I've only had this on for maybe maybe 2 hours or so. So make sure you check out that video. I'll link it in the description box. I picked up the shade 46C. So this is what it looks like. If you're like currently in the market for this and you're not able to go to the store, because I did have to order, I did this whole order online, I will say that shade 46C, it looks a lot lighter in person than it did on the swatch online, in my opinion. So keep that in mind, because I thought 46C was going to be too dark for me, but it looks like it's a pretty good shade match. So I'm only speaking for this particular shade, but just keep that in mind. To me, this looks lighter in person than it does online. Now this next product is the one that I am definitely most excited about. This is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb All Over Diamond Veil, and this one is in the shade Rosé Rave. Fenty Beauty is one of those brands where quite often I keep the packaging for quite some time. I just don't want to throw away the packaging because it's so pretty, and I really like pinks and rose golds. Those are two of my favorite colors, so this color packaging just looks really nice to me. But this is definitely what I'm most excited about. So this is what the outside packaging looks like, and I hope you guys can see like those little flecks of sparkle in there. Ooh, and this is what the Diamond Bomb actually looks like. I'm definitely gonna swatch this for y'all. This looks so pretty. Now I don't even wear ooh, it's so nice and soft. I was not expecting that. I don't wear highlighter like that. Like, I feel like it's been over a year that I have really worn highlighter. This feels really soft. As you start to blend it out though, I do feel a little bit of grittiness, and I think you can even kind of tell that from the swatch. Let me know if you can see that it goes on kind of gritty. Nothing too crazy. Like, I feel like I would still like it, but I don't know what I was saying because that swatch kind of threw me off because it was so soft. Oh, I was saying that I don't really wear highlighter like that anymore. I just kind of got away from it, but ever since this one came out, I kept saying, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna try it. And then like every time the Sephora sale rolls around, or just when I'm just making like a random purchase at Sephora, I always have this in my cart, and then I always take it out because I'm like, it's a highlighter. I don't wear highlighters like that. This is probably going to end up sitting around. And then this time I said, you know what, I'm just going to try it. So I'm really glad that I got it. It's really, really pretty. So I'll definitely be using this in the near future. So that is the one that I'm most excited about for today. And then next up, I decided to try a new, well, it's not new anymore, but this is a setting spray. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refreshing Spray. So I definitely got the mini. This is what it looks like. Let me shake it up. So this is what it looks like. Whenever I do Sephora purchases, especially for the VIB sale, I always shop on the mini section of the site, and also beauty under $20, because I feel like that's a good way to like really test products out, and you can kind of get more for your money, and then you're not stuck with like the full size of a product if you end up not liking it, even though you can still return it. But still, I like trying out minis because I can just, you know, get more stuff for my money. So anyway, this is the mini, and like I said, I'll have the prices up on the screen. So I really wanted to try this out because I don't usually wear foundation primer. Now every once in a blue moon I will tap into a primer if I feel like my skin is like really acting up, or to just use up some of the primers that I still have in my collection. But I don't usually use primer. But when the primer version of this came out, everybody was just raving about it like crazy. And then when they came out with the setting spray version, I figured, let me try this just to see if I really like it. I feel like I would like this based on how many people really like the primer. So that's why I decided to try that one. And then we're finishing off with a couple of lipsticks. So the first one is one of the Merit Beauty signature lipsticks. This is like one of my favorite, if not my favorite, lipstick formula right now. It's called the Signature Lip, and I have this in 2 other shades, and I decided to try like a really nude shade. So I feel like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this shade or not. I'm definitely gonna have to use it with a lip liner, I think. This one is the shade Baby, and I was thinking, this is what it looks like. I was thinking that this would be kind of like a My Lips But Better type of color. Oh yeah, that's kind of basically what it is. So that's the shade of the lipstick. I might be able to wear this without a lip liner. I don't want to test it out right now. I don't want to disturb my makeup because I'm testing out the Rare Beauty foundation right now, but I do think I would really like that. These lipsticks are like a pigmented lip balm. That's what they feel like, and you really can wear them for a long time before your lips start to feel like they need more hydration. This is like a really nice formula lipstick, and I think their packaging is really nice and chic too. So that's the first lipstick that I got. And then the second one, I decided to try two of the Sephora collection lipsticks. These are called the Rouge Lacquer Long Lasting Lipsticks. So I got them in two colors. Number one, I really like the packaging. I'm a silver person. I know everybody's into gold, but I love silver. I do like rose gold too, but I love silver over gold. So I really like this packaging. So I got two shades. I got one that I think might be like a nice everyday shade, and then I got another one that's more of like a bold shade. So this one is, Lord have mercy, I cannot even make out what this says. Let me look at my packing list. No, it's not on here. Hold on. Okay, this first shade is called Not Your Baby, and it's like a nude, like pink color. Oh, this is pretty. This looks very much like the Merit Beauty lipstick. Oh yeah, that's a really nice color. It's a little more pink than the Rare Beauty one, than the Merit Beauty one. So this over here is the Sephora one, and then this over here is the Merit Beauty one. So I do think that that would be one that I would like, but I feel like between these two, I would prefer the color of the why do I keep saying Rare Beauty? Of the Merit Beauty one. I think I prefer this color, but I think this one will be nice too. But like I said, I wanted to get one that I thought would be like a nice everyday shade for me. And then this next shade is called I'm a Legend, and I wanted to try like one of their bold colors as well. So this is definitely like a fall color for me, but I said let me just go ahead and try it, see what I think. Ooh, this is really nice. This is a nice chocolate brown color, very similar to what I'm wearing today, which is this is one of the Too Faced, I forget what they're called, the Too Faced Natural Nude lipsticks or something, in the shade Indecent Proposal. So this one is very similar to what I have on today, but I just figured let me just get one of these in a bold color for those days like today where I just want to wear a bold lip, you know? Okay, so that's all I got in the sale for today. But like I said, I may or may not go back and get a couple of more things. There were a couple of things that I wanted to add to this haul that were not in stock. So I'll put it up on the screen. The Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose and Setting Powder in the shade Cherry Blossom. I was going back and forth about that because I really want to try a mini of this just in case I don't like it. It is a loose powder, but I usually do pressed powders, but I love pink powders, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to try this. But that is out of stock, so that's why I did not purchase that. I thought that there was something else that was out of stock that I wanted to buy, but I don't see it on my list, so maybe that was the only thing. But like I said, I had a whole bunch of other stuff in my Sephora cart, and I decided to take it out, and I tried to really pinpoint things that I thought that I would really get some use out of. So I do still have a mix of like repurchases plus some new things that I'm going to be trying out, but I don't think that I broke the bank. I think I did pretty well this time, but we'll see if I end up going back and making another purchase. So I hope that y'all enjoyed my haul for today. If you already shopped the Sephora haul, let me know in the comments what you bought. I will have all of the information on the Sephora sale, like the dates for everyone, in the description box below, but you can also go back and watch my recommendations and wish list video, and I do have all of that information there as well. So thank y'all so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel before you head out, and I will see y'all back here for my next one. Until then, take care. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.